Well, this year was no different. You know about cause and effect? Josh the firefighter. You see, it's like almost perfect resemblance. And then you have your wall of cases. Okay, we're going live.
I'm sorry. Do you find yourself having weak and flimsy hands?
It breaks easily.
So this outer cup right here,
Oh, there's
they're
a viewer.
actually the same brand. I'm not being controlled by a Democrat.
I'm not a Democrat. There I did. I picked it up with my finger. How you like that one? That's what I did.
Welcome everyone to the podcast. As you can see, we are now doing the podcast live. Hopefully it works fine. Sally's internet is kind of struggling here, as you can see. Her video's not the best, but she sounds fine, and my watch is thinking like crazy, seeing that we're live now. But anyway, we're going to start off with the news. And so I'm going to put the news up here, about like this. Okay, so we don't have an actual video to play for the news because of some technical issue that's happening. I will see what I can do about that. I can play videos on here, but I can't like import them into PowerPoint and have them play for whatever reason. So we're just going to skip the video. So first we're going to talk about this nice old glue incident. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I have a timer built in, so I don't need to start a timer. So basically, last Sunday, Moose and Monkey decided to go to a restaurant. Now, this restaurant was like around 30 minutes away. So, you know, we were home for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe two. I lost track. Basically, I'm going to go put my video up here real quick. There's this Elmer's glue that we have in this magical liquid. Now, when you mix them together, they make slime. So we just mixed them very little together, slime. So we made some slime, you know. So I was just playing with the slime, and then I flung it in Bo's hair. And now, as you know, like a normal person, you try to go wash it out as soon as you can. So Bo heads over to the bathroom right behind me back there and starts using the sink and stuff. And, you know, everything's fun and all. You can see I took some pictures of it. And then something happens. We go to, now this is where it gets weird. We go to, like, she had to stop her up, so we go to put the stopper down to empty out the sink. Except we can't. The stopper's not coming up. And so we actually get Dixie cups, and we start scooping water from the Dixie cups out the sink and then pouring it into the toilet because we don't know how else to get the water out. And the water was pretty high up. It was right before the hole, which my mouse doesn't show up, but it was right before the hole. That's all funny. Then yesterday, I had to go pay to get the new sink replaced. Not the sink replaced, the sink stopper replaced. It was only like $12 because apparently it was my fault since I flung the glue, even though Bo used the sink. So it got fixed yesterday, and that's all fun. And then we also have some groceries. So I was up in my room not too long ago, a couple days ago. I think it was yesterday or Friday. I lose track of these things. And I got a blink notification. Now, usually I get a blink notification. I think it's probably a school bus, probably a big truck that's triggering it. But then I get like 2 or 3 of them, like something's happening. I didn't hear anyone go outside. So look out my window. I see a white car coming up our driveway. It was already in our driveway, the trunk open, everything. Now, the only time we got, what's it called, like, delivery, I guess? I don't know what it's called. Delivery, but live delivery, next day delivery, not next day. 2-hour delivery, that thing. The only time we got that was when we got COVID, so I was kind of confused. So I go let Monkey know, and apparently it was the wrong address. It's not just the wrong address, because there's a 402 and there's a 403. We thought they were going to the 402. No, it was a completely different street, which is really weird. He blames on the GPS. And then we have Bo, the janitor here. Let me make it big. She is cleaning up the floor with a janitor mop. It looks very janitor-like, especially since were you the janitor in the one game we were playing before?
Yeah.
Okay, Bo was the janitor in the one game we were playing before, so it just makes perfect sense. And lastly, Tuesday was this last week, so I took a nice screenshot at 2:22 p.m. on February 22nd, 2022. And now we have the recommendations by Bo.
Okay, for recommendations, I have to figure out how to screen share because I totally forgot to do it before. So, yeah. And it's gonna be a little weird right now. Let me change it to there's like multiple of us. Okay. 4 recommendations. Can everyone see it?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 recommendations. We have this waffle throw blanket, 71 inches for adult or kids. It's round waffle food throw blanket. It's warm, it's soft, and made out of flannel. It's a blanket. You can use this blanket for a bed, an office, or travel, or just as a gift. And so this one is a waffle, and right now these are currently out of stock. But you can get a 71 inches or 80 inches, and then the ones that are out of stock are 36 inches, 49 inches, and 60 inches in diameter. And then you can also get a pizza one, and the sizes are all the same. Most of them are out of stock, but the size ones are the same options. And then you can just get a tortilla. So this blanket is cool and it has nice designs to it, and it'll make a great gift. And it's fun. You can use it for like just a relaxing picnic mat, travel blanket, sofa blanket, nap blanket, bed blanket. You can use it basically whenever, and it's a cool, nice design. And it's machine wash, cool with light colors. You can air dry it, tumble dry low, but you do not want to dry clean it, and you do not want to iron it. So, yeah, that's the recommendation. That's the product I will recommend. Now for the product I won't recommend is this smartwatch phone for kids. It's a waterproof smartwatch with tracker HD touchscreen for games, SOS alarm clock, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this watch has the capability for you to put a SIM card in it, just so we can get that clear. But some of the reviews say it has 2.5 stars. So some of the reviews are saying it's a good idea, like most products I don't recommend, but it just doesn't work. So we can read some of the reviews. Useless. This watch is only good to look at. I couldn't get it to work at all. When there was an area of service, you literally couldn't get anything to sync together on the app to put any info on the watch. I tried the app on 3 different devices, double checked the SIM card, completely useless. I wouldn't waste money on this. Some say it's got ordered with the wrong charger. And not worth the frustration. It's so difficult to set up. The calling texting doesn't work. I don't know if that's the SIM card's problem, but the tracker doesn't load. It's worthless. And then this one, it says very complicated, bad quality, needs to pay a monthly fee to use it with SIM card, not good. So I don't know exactly what their problem was. I know that they're complaining about having to pay a monthly fee. But like with a SIM card, you have to kind of pay the carrier fee anyway. So I don't know if you have to pay an extra fee just to use the watch. That I am not sure about. But and then this one says never connected to a service that was recommended, even the replacement never connected. So yeah, that is the recommendations. And back to Hug.
Thank you, guys. I have 2 videos that I would like to share with you today. Okay, your screen sharing stopped. So the first one, I think it was one of the first 10 episodes we did. We played a video about this person. Joe Biden was at, I think, South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina. Speech thingy, and he was talking about he was going to raise taxes, and then this other person came on saying, let's go Joe, this is what we deserve. Well, after about a year and a month of his presidency, I made my own version of that clip, and here it is for you folks.
Let's go Joe, let's go Joe, this is what we deserve, 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 this is what we deserve.
So that was the clip. Yeah, I changed it up a little bit, okay? And then the next video I have is, so we were in the garage yesterday playing Jenga with wood, like 10-foot boards, and maybe not 10 foot, maybe 9 foot. Either way, we were playing Jenga, kind of, where you can't have the boards touch the floor, and eventually it falls down, and it can be pretty loud depending on how many boards are up there and how heavy they are. And so this is what happened yesterday. It made a loud bang, and so we just ran out of the garage once we cleaned it up. Here it is.
No, that has enough in it.
Bo is trying to place a piece of wood.
Put another piece of wood on. Choose the wood.
So I make her place another one.
It has to bridge, so you can just like back it. Oh no.
And then we just run away. Yeah, that's our video. And now we have some entertainment from Sally, whose video is not the best, but I think her audio is fine.
Okay. Hey, I have one that was given to me by Slow Mo Pro, and I told him I would do this on the podcast. This is a story about 4 people named Everybody, Somebody, Anybody, and Nobody. There was an important job to be done, and everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have.
Okay, that was very nice. Do you have anything else for us?
Yes, I have.
I hope you do.
Knock jokes.
Okay, do those.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tiger is.
Hash.
Hash who?
No thanks. I had some peanuts.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Bowie, your turn.
Yo's there.
Spell.
Spell who?
WHO. Knock, knock.
Keep going.
Oh, I heard Pa say, who's there? Dozen.
Doesn't who?
Doesn't anyone want to let me in? Okay, that's it.
I'm writing a joke.
That's all I have.
Okay. Okay. So I have a question for both of you, okay? Am I unmuted? Okay, I'm unmuted. What has 4 letters, sometimes has 9? Anyone?
Give me
What
a
has
minute.
4 letters, sometimes has 9?
Don't know.
Wait, I think I do.
Okay,
think I
you
do, I
think
think I
you
do.
know.
What? Wait, what has for you think you should? What? WHAT something outdoors sometimes made of 9 letters sometimes. What? Sometimes something like that.
So basically, I'm going to switch screens right here because I'm going to
I'm
bring...
like, the answer is so confusing.
So basically, it's a statement. It's not a question. It's what has 4 letters and sometimes
Yeah.
has 9. Okay?
Yeah. What? See, WHAT and sometimes has 9. Okay, I found the answer in Google. It's confusing how they put it.
Okay, let me switch back over here. Okay, I'm going to go share something with you that we're going to talk about here. Huh?
How much time do we have left?
We're not running under time limit. My Microsoft Edge is weird, so hopefully we're sharing the right screen. Okay, so we're sharing the screen. So here's why VPNs are good in a way. So a use that I have for them. So this is when I ran the test without a VPN. As you can see, they have my date time, my IP address, which can reveal location, what network you're on, stuff like that. It can also operating system. They were able to get my operating system, and this is just a regular website. Any website can get this if they wanted to, just by you going on them. You can see I'm using Safari here. I'm on Comcast. Now that's with my VPN.
Bro.
What?
Grandpa says, do you take text and questions from the audience? Yes, yes.
Who said that?
Grandpa, come on.
Okay, so Grandpa texted me, so I'm just gonna reply real quick. So
He
basically, you
texted
can
me.
take a look. Basically, you can take a website and get any of this information they want without a VPN. Now, with my VPN turned on, okay, it's in my iCloud Plus subscription that I pay 99 cents for. It comes with a Safari VPN, only in Safari. Now it doesn't have my IP address. This is a different IP address, not the one that I really have, which puts me in Chicago, which I'm not in Chicago, nor that state, whatever it's in. So my operating system and browser, which, they don't have my, what's it called? Screen size, which I don't even think that's accurate, but either way. And then my ISP, my internet service provider, is Cloudflare.net, which I guess is who's hosting the VPN. While here it says Comcast. And a reason why I have a good use for this, I haven't used it in this sense yet, but a good way to use it is I'm going to say enter a Utopia giveaway. So it says you must have a unique IP address, so that way you're not setting up multiple users. Now me and Bo are two separate people, but that's usually not common that two people from the same house or in the same network will be entering giveaways. There'll just probably be one. So many people will create fake accounts, fake Amazon accounts, fake to enter onto here. I've actually seen many people do it. So you must have a unique IP address. Now, if me and Bo want to enter, we can't both enter because we both have the same IP address since we're both on the same router. But with my VPN turned on, that's no longer the case. And so Grandpa supposedly had a question. Okay, so Grandpa, just to let you know, you can, let me stop my share real quick. You can actually, there's a chat box, let me make myself big real quick. There is a chat box either below here if you're on mobile or that right if you're on desktop. If you're signed in, you can chat and I will highlight your chat. Like for example, I put my own chat up here if you feel free to ask questions. But we're gonna talk about your thing anyway. It's what is the longest word in the English language? English language. What's the longest word in the English language? That's his question. Longest. Okay, well, Grandpa, there is a little bit of a delay from when we're actually talking and when you actually see us. So text us if that's the answer or put it in the chat down here or over there. Okay. I think that we're going to start wrapping things up unless we have anything else to say. Do we have final words? Anything funny that happened?
I didn't have a basketball game this week because there's 7 teams in the whole league, and so each week there will be one team that doesn't play, and this week it was our team. So yeah.
Yeah, it's good for me. Less filming. I don't get paid though, because I get paid for when I film. So that's good because it literally hogs my computer. Okay, the longest word in the English language is smiles. There's a mile between the first and the last letter is what Grandpa texted me. So that's cool. My final words, I guess. So I've been trying out this new video editor that's like a professional one. It's free with some limitations. And my computer is not powerful enough. Just to give you an example, I have 8 gigs of RAM. It's usually like, I had like a half a gig of the RAM left and it was struggling real bad. So I guess I'm not gonna keep using it. It's for fun. Grandma, what are your final words? Your video's
everybody
much
have
better
a nice
now.
Weekend and enjoy the podcast.
Yeah, this is a little shorter podcast. I feel like we're missing something, but I don't think we are. So I'm gonna actually have to import one video, our outro video. We have an outro video if you guys didn't know, and I forgot to import it. So let me go do that real quick, guys. That's gonna be our podcast. Until next time. That's
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, guys. That was the wrong button.
Oh, all right.